So Donald Trump just sent all of you workers, you federal workers, 9 to 5ers that were working from home, he just sent all of you guys back to the office, which sucks. What sucks even worse is that you're not going to experience life for the first time until you're around 45, 50 when you get to finally retire. Your kids are going to all be grown. They're going to be going off to college. They're going to have kids too cool to hang out with you. That's your future, which sucks, okay? And that's why my channel, Anti-Job University, I bring you videos like the one I'm going to show you so you have no excuses. You can't say you didn't know that it was a better way out here versus the plantation. Watch this.
For the last 4 days, including today, my company's made over $40,000 in 4 days.
All right, 4 days to make $40,000, and I'm going to show you the business model that he's doing. Now check this out. Most of you guys don't even make $40,000 in 365 days. So if you're watching this right now, please don't skip it. Please watch it to the end so you can take notes, like open up a digital notepad or a real notepad, take notes so you can see how you can start implementing some of these strategies that I'm showing you guys on this channel so you can quit your job in 2025. Come on.
Nice. $40,000. That comes from Airbnb, VRBO across 10 properties because it is inauguration week and also Martin Luther King Day at the same time. So all the hosts, I'm gonna pat myself on the back here a little bit.
All right, I want to pause. Give him a correct congratulations too. I don't know about patting no man on the back. Nah, that's just a joke, but. Hey guys, that is good. That's a great accomplishment, but I want you to pay attention to the hints that he's giving you. He said this was inauguration week and Martin Luther King week. So a lot of people were traveling. It was a lot of, holidays going on. There's a lot of reason for celebration going on. So you want to pay attention to that. Why? So that you can run specials, just like the big companies. When you stroll in your Facebook accounts, every time it's a holiday or some type of special day out here, you see an ad based off of that day. Why? Because the psychology behind it is when people are trying to celebrate, they're looking for an experience and they're less likely to be concerned about how much that experience costs. They just want to enjoy it. You understand? So pay attention.
I got a comment from a text from a happy guest yesterday. She was so happy that I came over to the home yesterday and shoveled the snow on the sidewalk right before they were heading out to their Sprinter van in order to go out for a Met Gala type of thing over the weekend. And she sent me this. Hi Frank, yes, it arrived this morning. I also want to thank you for going above and beyond to solve the problem last night and to also shoveling the sidewalk. You have been very thoughtful and kind host. Thanks, Sarah.
All right, so one thing I have a little issue with is the shoveling of the snow. Now, some people like to get out there and get dirty, so it just depends on what type of entrepreneur you're looking for. If you're looking to apply maximum leverage like I am in 2025, then you're definitely not going to want to do that job yourself. It's difficult to be the CEO if you're still doing the janitor's job, unless you own a janitor's company and you're doing the work yourself. Then that would technically make you the CEO and the janitor, right? But anyway, you get what I'm trying to say, right? There are more important activities you can be doing. Same thing like with me right now. There are more activities I could be doing to grow, right? So guys, if you're looking to get into vacation rentals or just regular real estate rentals without any experience and without investing in any properties, without having to manage or maintain the properties, I show you guys how to do that in copy and paste rentals. I'm going to show you a testimonial, but I'm also going to show you, how you guys can do that as well. But let's see what else he has. Look at this. This is him working in the warehouse. Hold on.
Alexandria, and I was making $47,000 a year at that job. Fast forward 4 years, now I'm making what I made in 1 year.
In 4 days.
I made that in 4 days. 1 year, to 4 days. That's
On a 1 to 10 scale, be honest, because a lot of y'all got a spirit of pride. And remember, the Bible said pride comes before the fall. So just be honest, on a 1 to 10 scale, knowing that you could make, that people are making your annual salary in less than a week, how bad does it make you feel? Like, how ignorant does it make you feel that is information out there that you might have even known about, but you've been too afraid to like take action on? Like, I don't want that to be you guys' story. Anti-Job University is about emancipating the entrepreneurial spirited folks, people like you, that want to escape the matrix or the 9-to-5 plantation, guys. They cracking a whip on you, and you're not gonna get any benefits. You're getting the equivalent to a nickel and a bag of rice at the end of the damn day. That is what you're getting while they're making thousands and thousands of dollars off of your labor. Let's see how he explains it.
to be in real estate to where I have to show up every single day for showings.
Yeah.
I'm on Airbnb, I'm on VRBO, and I have luxury houses that I rent out to big groups of people who actually pay me a lot of money to be able to stay here in the DC area.
So what should you expect here for today? The sun will be back before you know it. It'll be a nice day. That little coating we had yesterday will certainly disappear once we get the sun out today. Lots of clouds this weekend. Saturday, not a big impact. You could get a raindrop or a snowflake tomorrow, but Sunday's snow chances are climbing and climbing quickly.
Contrary to popular belief, I'm not just here whipping like, the latest Mercedes or anything like that. No, we're keeping it traditional, man. We got the Kia. We got the Kia right now. This baby has been with me for 8 years. It's been holding.
This is a smart guy right here, literally. See, it's a double standard, and this time is not a double standard with men and females. It's a double standard with black men and other races, okay? And let's just confront it. Stop being so sensitive, okay? The double standard is, for example, I'm recording right now, don't have a shirt on. There's gonna be people in the comments talking about how unprofessional I am. How do I expect people to want to learn from me if I don't come professional, even though I'm an entrepreneur and I can work from anywhere and be comfortable? But I went over to Caucasian guys' channels and they have their shirts off, and it'll just people in the comments, thanking them for the content and like, oh, thank you for putting this out, right? So when you are our color, people expect something from you. They want you to be all flashy. They want you to spend all your money on liabilities and then scold you for spending your money on all liabilities. See, y'all don't know how to invest. You just know how to be consumers. So I'm proud of this guy because he's not falling for it, right? I don't have to prove to you how much money. I got testimonials. I have earnings of my earnings shown on the channel. That's all you need. I'm not gonna go and spend money renting crap out to impress you, right? So that's the mode that he's on right now. And that's smart. That's how he's going to be able to build generational wealth invested into stuff that actually matter that he can control, right?
No problems. What's your name?
Baltazar.
Baltazar?
Yeah.
I'm with my man Baltazar over here.
What's going on, man?
You work at Home Depot, right? Or you don't?
No, we keep throwing some salt.
Oh, yeah. I actually have a property management business where we throw salt on there too.
Oh, okay.
So that's what I do mainly, and then I just film it right here.
Oh, okay.
Right? Just for TikTok and YouTube and stuff like that. If you go to Boys to Business, it's a relatively new page. Now,
Exactly. In his channel, in the description of this video right here, guys, I'm going to link to his channel. It's called Boys to Business. If you want to follow his journey, run it up. Send him some subscribers, but don't just subscribe, actually watch, because you can learn a lot. If you're trying to get into real estate, he's documenting that journey and stuff like that, okay? And if you're not subscribed to my channel, where I'm about to blast out a whole bunch of real estate videos. Matter of fact, we got one scheduled today that's supposed to be coming out sometime where I did a house tour and some luxury apartments out here in Panama. So guys, listen, people are on the move in 2025. If you want to still be an employee, that's up to you. I'm not going to force you. I can't, right? But you should force yourself to want better. Your boss is never going to pay you what you're worth. They're never going to pass the company down to you. It is time for you to care more about your goals and dreams than theirs. It's time for you to care more about just getting a raise. Oh, I got a raise. So if they paid you 50, that means they might be paying, making 5,000 off your butt, right? That means you're getting played. Nobody likes to get played, right? So let's move on. Let's get past Baltazar. Okay, this is another property.
Arbitrage, right? So I've been doing this business for 5 years now. We scaled it up. We have $2 million homes that are 7 bedrooms. We have $1.5 million homes that are 5 bedrooms. And without owning it, we are able to actually make a profit from all these homes. So behind me is house number 1. We have a guest who's staying here for 3 nights, and they're paying $1,750 per night to stay here. I'm managing this house for another owner. I get a percentage of the overall revenue, so it's easy. I mean, there's no cost to me.
Okay, in case you didn't hear the business model, it's called rental arbitrage. Let me explain. Go ahead and do a Jet Li sidekick, Jeet Kune Do style to the like button if you already been here before. If you brand new here, do an Ung Bak flying knee kick, Tony Jai Muay Thai style to the subscription button. All right, if you liking this content. All right, so rental arbitrage, it just makes it to where you can speed everything up. It's just the one of the maximums of leverage, okay? So instead of you fixing and flipping, or instead of you purchasing some foreclosure or some abandoned house, fixing it up and then getting it ready for rentals and everything, what you would do is you would find landlords or homeowners that allow subleases. They allow subleases or subletting, right? This is where you can, pay as if you were trying to rent it out yourself with the clause in the contract that you can rent it out as well when you're not there, and you'll just give them a percentage of it, right? So that allows you to be able to acquire properties faster than usual. So for example, if you see a house that looks similar to another house on Airbnb, and on Airbnb they're able to bring in $4,000 to $5,000 a month from that house, but all you have to do is pay $800 or $1,000 a month or something like that to the actual landlord. Don't sit and be skeptical and like, yo, well, why he ain't already got it on Airbnb himself? Most of these dudes think it's going to be a headache to get on Airbnb. Most of them think the rules of Airbnb is weird and all of that stuff. They don't understand, and they don't feel like maintaining customers. Their goal is passive income, right? So they're looking for like one tenant. So now you can sit in and fill in as that one tenant, but still handle all the customer service and all of that stuff of Airbnb if you want to do it that way. So that is rental arbitrage. Hey.
So the next most important area to put salt in outside of the front porch is the sidewalk.
Listen, I woke up to money from my guy, fly guy David Robinson. I went through his class and I made $140,000 in 90 days. They're booking right now. It's already been 3 people that booked in less than 24 hours.
All right, so in case you thought I was lying, or in case you thought old boy was exaggerating, this is my site called Copy and Paste Rentals. You can find it in the comments section right here, where one of my students, he hit over 140K in less than 90 days, and we guarantee you guys hit your first 1 to 3K in the first 14 days using this same business model. You do not have to do exactly what he was doing. We teach you rental arbitrage, but we have an easier method where you can drop service real estate instead, okay? And we have all the testimonials, but stop watching testimonials and become one. We have people that got results in day 1 within 24 hours. He got his results in within 24 hours. He booked up. This is Keith right here, 140K in less than 90 days. It's just endless, guys.
Also be in big trouble as a homeowner. I'm not done with the putting down salt at all the houses, but I got a shot for myself too now.
Right.
I got to make sure I'm straight, because I'm not going to be stranded in the snow. But one thing about me is I hate to drive on the snow. Monday, I'm going to wait till they plow every single drop of snow out of here. Now, in the ice cream section, a great alternative to normal ice cream. Halo Top ice cream, by far the best. It tastes so good. It tastes like normal ice cream, and it's only like 330 calories. I'm trying to stick to high protein and lean meat. So
okay, I ain't trying to see all that. Let's go back. All right, so for the most part, you guys understand what type of real estate he does. He does rental arbitrage. So that's just one outlet to get away from your 9-to-5 job, to get away from the plantation. I need you guys to start seeing it as a plantation. It is a literal plantation. You think that things have changed. Things have not changed. The only difference now is the technology. The only difference is the inflation in the money. You think because you're making $100 a day that you're not a wage slave. You think that it's not the same thing as a plantation. It's exactly the same thing. Okay? They still got paid back then. They just ain't get paid as much as you getting paid now. You know, and just because you ain't getting whipped, it's still you're getting verbally and mentally abused. They call it a mind F-U-C-K. You know what I'm saying? So like now you're allowing people, you're actually free without the shackles and chains, but you're still allowing somebody else to live their life out through you. That is craziness. Is that what you envisioned when you were a kid? When somebody asked you what you wanted to be when you grew up or something like that? Or even when you dream at night, like is that the vision you got for yourself? That's the end. I just want to work this till I'm 45, then I'm going to retire, or 60, then I'm going to retire, and then still have to come back and get a part-time job bagging groceries like those old dudes I be seeing at the store. That's literally your future, guys. So time, if you're over 30 years old, or if you have more than 2 kids, it is not a suggestion. I'm telling you, you definitely need to go ahead and either invest in an already profitable business, or you know, like start one based off of proven business models and stuff. Don't experiment. Go after what's proven. Get a coach, like the Bible says. Yes, the Bible says that. Get a coach, and make moves, man, because this is your life. You only got this one, except for the one in heaven or hell, right? You only got this one. You're not going to be able to press refresh like a browser. You're not going to be able to press restart like a video game. As the years go by, you're only getting older. You're going to have more and more regrets that you didn't at least try. At least try, y'all. At least try. So copyandpasterentals.com. That is in the first pinned comment. It is only $297 to get into the rental business. We have multiple students, right? If you never made 26K in a day, that's something I've been able to do. If you wanted to check the validity, if I'm a good coach or not. If you never made 80K in a week, I've done that. If you never made 250K in a couple of weeks, I've done that. If you had ever crossed a student that made over 140K in less than 90 days, my students have done that. Okay? So first pin comment, make a move, quit your job, anti-job. Love y'all.